Hey, welcome to your first big quest in the Invention Convention. Today we're going to explore some websites where people can sell their inventions to viewers. These are inventions that are really little gadgets, little tiny inventions, items that solve problems in the home, in the office, in schools, with your pet, really anything. And really it's meant to just give you an idea of the scale of the invention that you're going to be creating. Remember, you're not creating a robot and you're not creating anything magical. You're creating an item that solves the problem. So there's two websites that you're going to be exploring today. One we're going to explore together and one you're going to explore by yourself. The one we're going to explore together is called Quirky.com. And if you go to Quirky, Quirky.com, you'll get a page that looks something like this. Mine looks a little different because I'm actually logged in and I actually have an account with them. You don't need to do that to do the activity that we're going to do today. But I did want to log in to show you a little bit of why this is a really special website. Quirky allows you to do, if you're logged in and you're 18 or older, Quirky allows you to do three things. It allows you to invent. It allows you to influence people's invention by giving them feedback. That's called crowdsourcing when you're online. And it allows you to sell your merchandise by working with one of the partners of Quirky. And they partner with everyone from GE to Mattel Toys to kind of get some of their more popular products out on the market. So for instance, as a person who has an account, I can do things like I can actually give some feedback about things that are online. For instance, look at this new game that someone has invented called the Triplet, which is a 3D mind game that looks a little bit like a Rubik's Cube. And I know that because in the summary, and it says here, this is their little pitch line, taking 3 in a row to a new level with 3 dimensions. Use strategy to foil your opponent's plan. It's a reboot for Mattel. So for instance, its inspiration is clearly a Rubik's Cube. It has some information on that. You'll see too that they provide prototypes for people like us that would give influence and give feedback for them. So you can see that 20 people really liked this particular piece. As well, if I go back, I can actually see in the pitches, I can see they actually have a little commercial, and I won't play the whole commercial for you because it's not booting up, but they do have a little commercial so that you can watch it and kind of see, there we go, a little about what it's about. This is Triplet. There once was a battle of great proportion. Versus. And you can kind of see that. So the point they're making in the beginning of their commercial is there's always a tie with tic-tac-toe. But what happens, always a tie, but what happens if we make it 3-player and we make it something that you put objects into and you can actually spin to change the trajectory of the tic-tac-toe board. So that's their commercial. Anyway, so what's really cool about this is that you can kind of see that people are giving input about what they like about the product. Today, you're going to look at these two websites, Quirky.com, and you're going to look at As Seen on TV. And you're going to look through all the products and determine which of the products on either of those two websites do you find the next big thing and why. If you go to Quirky and you click at the top of your menu that says Shop, and I think it's actually right up here, it says Shop, you'll end up going to this website. And I just want you to spend some time clicking around and checking out some of the cool things that have been invented. And you can actually do it by category, right? Kitchen, office, etc. You can also go to As Seen on TV and look through those items as well. You're going to be writing a constructed response paragraph, a single paragraph that tells us, using evidence, why you think the item you selected is going to be the next big thing. Remember, when I'm looking at your paragraphs, I'm looking for evidence. I want a quote in there. If you're going to get credit for this assignment, you've got a quote within that paragraph. All right? This could be a very long quest or a short quest, depending on how much you write and how well you really analyze what you're learning about. Take care, and I will see you on the other end of this quest. Bye-bye.